Hi guys, can you hear me properly? Becca, yay! I'm not sure about the sounds. I should be like you should hear me properly, but if I'm too quiet, please tell me because I just generally speak a bit quieter. So, yay! Hi guys, how are you? How are you? I tried to like add the chat on the left. I'm not sure if it's like okay. Maybe I should make it a little smaller and like here or something. Yay! Thanks for coming. So, what do I want to do? I like the thing that I did for the stream. I thought like at first I thought that I would be streaming just, like basically Clip Studio Paint and nothing else. But then I thought that it would be nice to have this not animated but like a picture of my mascot that is kind of like when I'm talking that it would be talking too. And I literally did it like in an hour. And I like how it looks. It's so cute. It turned out so cute. So yeah, I like this thing that I did. Now now it's moving. I'll probably spend like half of the stream just watching me, like basically me, sort of, in the corner moving. Thank you. Thank you for thinking that it's cute. Thank you. So, yeah, I should probably start. I need to actually fix this a bit first because I was asked to like leave one of the eyes open. Oh, but I also need to add the motion lines. So I will probably do that before I forgot just to kind of remember that I need to add them later. Like this. Yeah, I think I'll remember that. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad that you like it too. Um so I forgot. Yeah, it's here. Let's fix this eye real quick. How are you doing, guys? Tell me something. Oh, good luck at work. Kaleidoscope? Thank you. I hope it's okay that you're working and watching this at the same time. My hands are shaking. It's so hard. I'm kind of nervous, yeah, but like it's fine. Yeah, it's not. Thank you. You should sleep though. Go sleep. If you need to sleep, just go and sleep, please. I cannot not be nervous because I'm usually like not the one to talk a lot, I guess, in front of well, let's say unknown people, even in front of friends. Like I don't think that I share as much as I could. So here I really want to like talk a bit. So it's a bit unusual for me, and yeah, like in a good way. But so yeah, I'm a bit nervous, but it's like it's totally fine. I'll get used to it. It's okay. Wow, everyone's working. I think I'm kind of like used to. I have a friend who I usually he's from USA, and we usually call each other around this time. It's like when he usually stops working. So I kind of got used to this sort of schedule, and so I sort of thought that majority of people, at least like in English speaking countries, I guess, kind of also stopped working around this time. I mean, I know that it's not true, but I had this like feeling, I guess. So I decided to stream around the same time as I usually talk to him. Oh, it's so nice working from home. I understand that, and it's like it feels so much like as if you're cheating a bit, but it's like it's so nice working from home. Like really, you're like your own boss. You can decide when you want to like drink a bit of like tea or coffee or something, relax, and nobody knows because they can't see you. So yeah, it's amazing. I remember I've never worked from home. Well, I mean, I'm now working from home, but I mean, if we speak about something more official, like where you actually have some, I guess, bosses or whatever, I think it's like, um, what I want, I forgot what I wanted to say. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I've never had this experience, but I when while I was studying in university, in college, whatever you call it, English speaking people are weird. So we had during COVID, there was like the time when we would study from home. So I basically did the same thing. I would like do whatever, because they can't exactly see me. I could do a lot of things behind the scenes, so to say, and it felt so nice. So I guess working from home it kind of feels a bit the same way. I mean, you have a bit more responsibilities, but still. Um. Oh, thank you, Kveka. Thank you so much. Good night. Good night to everyone who's going to sleep, and yeah, thanks for dropping by for even for a short while. I mean, they are. It's like, uh, it's like I can't say like all speaking people because I think I think native speakers because especially like your language has so many different unnecessary rules or like some things which are very different from the rest of the world. Like, like kilometers and you're like feet. What do you mean feet? I will never get used to that, like never. Even if I try, like I can't even, you usually when you speak about distances, you sort of imagine them in your head. I can't even imagine meters and kilometers. I don't even want to speak about feet. Oh, thank you, Marleo. I hope I pronounce your nickname right because I don't think that you mentioned the nickname before to me, like personally. So, yeah, but good night. Thanks for all the nice words. Yeah, it's so confusing. And it's like, I'm not even sure if you actually count like in feet, like if uh, if, for example, this is like your foot, and then you have like two steps. Is this like 2 feet? Or like, what's the logic behind it? It's like, or inches. I mean, inches are also kind of confusing to me personally. Yeah, I mean, it's okay when you live and like when you get older while everybody kind of uses this stuff. Well, you grow to understand it, but then the rest of the world doesn't. And then when you have to, like, for example, I think it would be problematic to me personally if I had to suddenly speak to someone from like other countries, who whose, I guess, second language is English, and they like don't understand when you say, like, when you explain certain distances. I think I would be very confused. This is like so difficult. Is this eye looking okay? I don't know anymore. I think it is, but I want it to be like more closed off and like more, I don't know, a bit different, like cuter. How do you make an eye cuter? Yeah, I mean, but you don't always have Google, and or you may be like lazy like me to check. But yeah, I think, like, how did people live without phones before? Like, imagine you live in a time when you're like the person, like, you know different languages and stuff, and but you don't know this like feed and everything, and you're talking to someone and you can't even like check, you can't use Google for this sort of thing. Like, I mean, I know that it's still explainable, like the person next to you can literally like show you or something, but I still think that it can be problematic. I would die if I lived like some whatever time ago. Yeah, I think I like this eye better. Robin, you're here. Is this the sort of like eye thingy, like the way the eye should look? But yeah, I think, me personally, I'm satisfied with this one so far. And then for the coloring, I need to fix this one too. Yeah, without the internet, and like me, I may be a curious person when it comes to listening to others, but I absolutely cannot memorize information. Like, even when I'm interested in something, to actually memorize whatever I see, I need to, like, not even deliberately, I need to see it multiple times. And, oh, thank you, Robin. I'll continue then. I need to, like, see it a couple of times, maybe even try to like memorize it myself a couple of times, and then I also need other people to talk about it to like memorize it. So like, for me, internet is a savior because I can always check whatever I don't know, or like, just ask Google a question, get the answer, which is sort of impossible back then. So yeah, I would just die. Or I would be considered very stupid, which is like, even now, I'm kind of not smart. I mean, I can be smart in some ways, but in many, many others, I'm so stupid. Oh my god. I think, oh, let me check her eye color. Um, her eye color. Oh, by the way, can you hear the music on the background? Because I think you should, but I forgot to ask. Right color. Yay, okay. Oh yeah, books. But you don't always have like a book uh with the, for example, the exact topic that you were talking about with the person, for example. Or like, you have to imagine like you were doing something at home, and then you suddenly really needed to know something, uh but like, you don't have the right book. So you have to go to library. I guess that's why people walked a lot back at the time, and they were probably healthier back then too. But oh my god. Yeah. My granny kind of has like a home library a bit, but she only has books with like, stories and stuff, not educational kind of books. So, uh they're kind of like grayish, but Elia's eyes are kind of difficult to draw, but I think they're very pretty. Why do I do the shadow when it's not the time for the shadow? Oh my god. Is this okay? Okay, I think it's fine. Yep. It's so cute. I love them. Thank you. Thank you. I also think that it's pretty. But I'm very glad whenever I can hear the confirmation of that from other people too. Oh yeah, my granny is actually like she uses computer basically every day, not because she knows exactly how to, but she likes to play some games. Like I remember she started by playing Zuma. I think that's the name of the game. Like where you have like this frog in the center, and it kind of like spits out the colorful balls, and you need to like uh, make a chain of same colored balls to make them disappear. That game, and then she somehow evolved from that to actually using the internet. She still has problems, and sometimes she doesn't understand how it works. And because she doesn't understand how it works, she's very paranoid at times. Like, she'll. I remember there was one time when she asked me to delete all of her photos from all of her social media because she was afraid that someone would like track her down or something. Even though like when you're like us, I guess, living in the world with all this technology, you're like, come on, who like needs you? Who would want that information anyway? But for her, it's like, yeah, she can't get used to, I guess, some of the things, but she still uses it. She plays a game where you have like you build a castle, and like everything that happens around in the castle, like the supplies, the army and everything, and then you go and raid other castles and kind of steal shit from them too. And she's been playing that for, I think, I don't know, for a long time. I think like 5 or more years even. Maybe it's like another game of this thing, but I would not be able to. I can't play I can't play games with such dedication. It's sort of amazing. I couldn't even play Genshin for so long. I think it took me like 1 or 2 years to get tired of Genshin. Yeah, I know it's really hard to track someone down, but she just, again, she doesn't understand that it's done like that it can be done with like a lot of efforts because she doesn't exactly understand the computer. But it's okay. I mean, I tried to like explain it to her, but she still doesn't really understand. So I just decided to do what she wanted. So I like deleted all of the photos and stuff. um, I just Genshin is. I mean, aside from the company and like how it sucks and how it stole everything from Zelda, I think Genshin was very fun, but there were like a lot of little things that made playing, for me personally, very difficult. Like the the way that you have to literally, I didn't really want to like go to the abyss, but um I mean, to feel comfortable in the game, you need your characters to be sort of strong, and I kind of wanted that. But you need those artifacts and stuff, and to get them, it's like it's such a pain in the ass. I don't like repetitive things when they're like you're doing the same thing over and over and over again in games, especially because it's like it's so boring. So I got tired of that thing. And then the fact that you can't skip dialogues properly also killed everything for me because I actually skip things a lot. Even when I read like the comics or webtoons or manhwa, anything, I can skip big parts of the dialogues because like those moments when they like talk nonstop and they like talk and talk a lot. Sometimes I would just skip it or look through the text kind of vaguely and to understand the like general idea and basic idea. And then I like to do that a lot because I guess I have a bit of a fear of losing time. So yeah, and in Genshin I couldn't skip properly anything, and that was killing. So I don't play anymore. Open world is fun when you get used to the to when you get used to the rules that it uses. And like at first when I opened Genshin, it looked very like wide, if you know what I mean. It looked overwhelming at times. But then when I got used to again the rules of the world and like how it works, where they usually place these or these things, it became better. Like you kind of uh, intuitively understand where anything else, I guess. Oh, yeah, they took a lot from Zelda. They took basically everything from Zelda. It's like I knew that before, but then I bought. I didn't buy. I was given the game of Zelda, and I started playing. And it's only then when I actually realized how much they stole from Zelda. They stole so much. It's like uh, it's sort of I guess surprising how they didn't get in trouble because of it. Because literally, I guess everything that you can see in the open world of Genshin was taken from Zelda. Okay, okay, you can. Um, you don't have to talk to me or like listen to me. I just wanted to stream, even if we don't talk. So yeah, it's okay if you're just here to chill and like to watch. Yeah, but I mean, I think it's like it's okay when you get like inspiration from certain games and the way they work, but sometimes you can like overdo it. I guess in art, it's kind of the same. It's okay when you like a certain artist and you see, for example, one or two things that they do in their style and you like it and you try it out in your style and kind of, make it work in your own way. And it isn't called like stealing. You're not stealing. You basically are like you got inspired by that specific thing and you imply it in your own style. So in games it kind of works like that too, I think, but it can get too much. And I think with Genshin and Zelda, it got too much. Hmm. Yeah, but they're still doing like their own thing. And I mean, I know that Genshin is like a totally different game. It's very different from Zelda, but the open world literally looks the same, which is, you know, how should the face look? Oh my god, what did I do? Okay. Sometimes I don't understand how I want to draw shades or and lines in my own drawings, or I can forget. I think this one should work. Yeah. It's good that I started, like, I didn't do that before. I mean, earlier in my drawing years, but lately I started adding like shades and lights on the sketch, and it allows me to understand how the overall picture will look. It allows me to show the customer how the overall picture is going to look. And when I start like coloring in detail, it allows me to remember what I wanted to do. So, yeah, it's very nice that I started doing that. Because before, it was like I could forget some things which actually could look like very nice, but I would just forget and it would look worse than I wanted. So it kind of solved my problem. Yeah, I also like comparing sketches to the final version. Although I don't have many sketches saved. I usually I usually like I don't like a lot of layers on the right side here, like behind me you can see them, but I have a lot like some layers and I don't like when there is a lot of them. So I usually delete whatever I don't use currently. And so when I'm done with the sketches and the line art, I tend to delete sketches. So if I didn't post them anywhere, they're usually like sort of lost. So yeah, but I have some of them, and they're honestly sometimes very fun to look at. Like I had I think I had I don't remember the month. I think it was mm, when was it? Oh yeah, it was June, and they had no, not June, July. Fuck me. Yeah, here. So like this was the sketch for this drawing, and it actually blows my mind. Like I can't I still can't comprehend the difference. Oh my god, it's so different. Like how? My god. I love it though. How? I don't know how. It's one of the drawings I'm like very proud of. It I think I was lucky that day or whatever, or like a couple of days while I was working at it, because I'm not sure if I can like repeat the same image again. It was so good. When I look at it, I always think that it looks like I wasn't the one drawing it. Oh, thank you. I actually sometimes get praise for my sketches because they don't look as messy, but I try to keep them clean for like myself too. I'm kind of lazy, so I don't want to do like sketch, then like second sketch, then line art. So I usually try to make the first sketch as clean as possible, at least for, I guess, when I draw for other people, but sometimes it happens when I draw for myself too. So yeah. Here it goes. I think it kind of fucked up with the chat on screen. Cause I guess it should be bigger because I can't see anything. Oh, thank you. I also like how she lives here, but she's like, I think, I think she should be a bit more like cute. I think because here she looks like, I mean, step on me, please, or something. I actually want to try and fix the chat real quick. Um, where was the font size? I think here, like maybe if I did this, it'll work. Let's see. Did it work? Is it better? Oh, I think it's better. Oh, thank you. It's I like that they're like soft looking and everything, but sometimes I want to draw something, cool and sexy, but when I try, somehow it still looks very soft and cute. I don't know if it's a curse or a blessing. I think I should just practice more. Yeah, I think this size is okay. At least I can read whatever is on the screen. Oh, thank you guys. You're too kind to me. Don't don't be. I mean, I'm just I don't know how to accept compliments very well. I can do that to some extent. I learned how to do that a bit, but when it's like too much, I can't. No, don't shower me with compliments. No. You guys are too sweet and too nice to me. I remember the time when I couldn't accept any compliments. I would be like, no, you're lying. Well, sort of. I mean, I couldn't even say thank you because I thought that if I say thank you, which is sort of true, I guess, it means that I accepted that whatever the person said is true. And I didn't, like, I just couldn't bring myself to do that. So I've grown. I've grown. I can accept compliments to some extent now, but yeah, not like a lot. Sometimes I can get a bit, what do you call it, like cocky, I guess, and be like, yes, yes, I'm a good girl or something. Like, yes, I'm a cool artist. But then, like, the next day I'll be like, nah. Oh, I'm really glad that I can inspire someone. It's like, mm, I've never thought that I would be an inspiration to someone. So when people say that, it really, really makes me so happy. It like, it means a lot, and it kind of shows that it's been a long way, and that, I'm like moving forward and growing in some ways. So thank you for saying that. Oh, I'm actually drawing so slowly. I usually draw like 3 times faster, but just because I'm streaming, it's so slow. Oh, you're too nice. I will die on this stream. Either from cute aggression for these cuties, or from your praise. I don't know which one is worth. What is worse? Whenever I look at the hands that I draw on my drawings, artworks, I'm always, like, literally always thinking about, like, when I was a very, very green beginner. And I used to like hide uh hands behind characters' backs and everything. I used to even, like, oh my god, I did this thing when I don't know why I did it, but like, so imagine like that this is like a sleeve, and this is like the hand, right? Like a bit. And then I would do this shit. I would do this. I would do this. I would draw a paw. I would draw a paw. Because, like, I really didn't want to draw hands, but already then I realized that it kind of looks bad when you always hide hands behind the character on or in their pocket. So I decided that I will do a new thing. I will hide them behind these oh my god, what do you call them? I forgot the word. Like the gloves, the paw gloves. And yeah, but I think I wasn't really satisfied with that, and I very quickly understood that it isn't going to lead me anywhere. So I think from the moment when I got my tablet, I started, like, I just decided that I will never ever hide hands behind a character when it's like against the idea, I guess. When it's like, when it's not necessary, because there are some like times when you really like need, for the purpose of the pose or like general look, you just need to hide one hand or like both of them behind the character or somewhere else. But I decided that if it's not the case, then I will draw hands. And now I'm like, I can't say that I'm completely satisfied with the way how I draw hands, but it's a lot better, and like, it's so it's so good that I think I can draw hands from almost any angle now, and I don't really have trouble with it, not as much. So yeah, I'm very proud of myself for deciding that I don't want to hide hands anymore. Hands are pretty. I think hands can show and tell a lot in the image, and the image becomes more boring when you don't show hands. So yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only one who likes how I draw hands. I remember someone I think when I did that undressing game, someone commented that they really like the way I draw hands, and I was so happy for it because it's like if you watched Naruto, remember how his weak like how he completely couldn't make any clones and then it became his greatest like strength that he used in every episode. That's like me and drawing hands literally. So I'm very very happy when people tell me that they like how I draw hands. Oh yeah. I actually want to take a month off in October from commissions, and I wanted to do not the undressing game, but like I'm not sure if I will though, but I've been thinking about it to do the same sort of engaging thing with White Rose. Again, not the undressing stuff, but maybe something like cute and wholesome. I remember someone commented this idea, and I was like, oh, I really could do that. It sounds really nice. Yeah. I also don't draw White Rose a lot, so I really think it could be a nice thing to do. And I really wanted to draw Ruby more after volume 9 because before I didn't connect to her as much, but in volume 9 I guess she got the development she deserved, and I finally felt something for her as a character. I mean, it's not like I disliked her before, but it just I wasn't as close, I guess, to her emotionally. And now it changed, so I really thought that it would be a nice idea to draw her in Wise. Because yeah, women in love. I saw other people saying that they forced their friends to share their tracing game so it would keep going. And I laughed at it, but it was so nice. Other characters? Well, I mean, from other fandoms, I I when Amphibia was alive, I did a couple of drawings. When the Owl House was alive, I also did a couple of drawings. I don't I don't usually draw stuff that is well sort of let's call it dead, which is like finished, because I don't connect to it anymore. But when those things were alive, I did the drawings for those things. I I'm not sure if I did anything else. Like for me personally, I get some commissions of things that I like, and it creates this feeling of fulfillment. Like, oh yeah, I wanted to draw them, and like after this commission, I basically did. So I can be like, okay, that's like enough for me. But I'm not sure. I think the characters that mostly draw for fun are my own characters, because I can draw fandom characters basically whenever, but my own, I sort of like I almost never have time for them. So if I really, really want to like forget about everything and just draw for fun, I really choose my OCs. I think now I also can sort of draw VTubers, but also not as much probably. Yeah, I think people went a bit maybe too crazy about the game. Not like in a bad way. Nobody was like, badly obsessed or anything. But sometimes I was really concerned because it sounded like you were all obsessed too much, but then I saw that probably not. I saw some weird people who I guess that game also allowed me to block some people because they would just, come and be like, wow, this ship is like shit. It shouldn't exist. Like, it's so bad. And I would be like, okay, thank you for finding me so that I could block you. But actually, that game, I've never blocked people before, like before that game happens. It was my first time when I ever blocked a person, and since then, whenever I see such people, I usually block them or ignore them. So yeah, it started my blocking history. It's not like I don't see it as much of a struggle. I mean, um, it's like there is a reason why that person, instead of like doing their stuff, came to my page and wrote that comment. It means that like they're not exactly happily living and that they don't really have anything else to do with their life. So I don't really like struggle. I don't really feel bad at this comment. I think I'm just like, okay, I just don't want to see it, so I will block you, okay? That kind of stuff. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, people just you should understand that people don't start like saying bad stuff about people or fandoms or anything because they have like a very good and fulfilling life. It's basically because they're so miserable that they have to spread that misery. Or sometimes it can be I forgot what it's called, but it's like when when you want to like something but you don't allow yourself to do that. So you start like picking on other people who like that thing because you're like jealous of their happiness, sort of. It's not like I'm trying to defend them or something. I mean, they are guilty for saying bullshit, but I think for me personally, I used to be very angry at such people, and it wasn't healthy because I myself felt really bad. I don't like conflict, and like seeing such things was basically like, I guess, sort of an internal conflict. At least that's how it felt like. So when I started thinking the way I think now, it stopped being painful. Is it? I don't like this shade. Yeah, but I can understand why people get angry. But also for me, being angry is such an unpleasant feeling that um that like I found a way to not feel it. Sort of. You think that the shade is okay? I don't know. It looks like I'm just trying to like I think that the light is coming like from there, as if there was a window, and so I'm trying to make it look uh as if, well, according to the plan, according to the idea that the window is there, but also like making it look fine and realistic in a way. So I'm like thinking, I'm thinking, what did I do? Oh yeah, I did the weird thing. Okay. Um, maybe like this. Thank you. I mean, I'm not saying that it looks ugly. I'm just trying to like follow all of the laws of drawing. It's actually a bad habit, I think. I learned that it's important to sometimes ignore the rules, ignore the like how it should look realistically, because it can ruin the image, the overall image. But for me personally, it's kind of hard to do because I'm a sucker for following rules. But I'm trying to, yeah, I'm trying to. Oh, I'm glad that you can understand that there is a sound coming from the window. I'm just, I guess, thinking about how it should look further, like the folds, the folds. I like drawing clothes, but I will probably, and it's fun drawing clothes, but I can't sometimes like I will probably always get overwhelmed by drawing folds on clothes. It's so difficult. I guess at some point I will get used to it, but not now. Oh, hi to Erin too. Erin's so nice. I'm so happy whenever they come with the commission. Even when they don't come with the commission, I'm just generally happy that I can sometimes interact with them. It's like I'm close to the stars. Honestly, about the fabric, I I think I almost never think about the fabric. I mean, there are something like some types of clothes which are mm, like very which have very distinguishing features. Like leather, you do know that it's very different, for example, from this t-shirt. The sweaters or pullovers, I guess, and maybe like some types of coats. But mostly I don't really think about the type of clothes of fabric when I'm drawing. Yeah, Ernest, I mean, I only know them for a short while, but whenever whenever we're texting about a commission or whatever, it always feels like I'm talking to a friend that I've known for a long time. I guess they're just very easygoing and um I mean unofficial, if I can call it like that. Like very very friendly towards everyone. I hope I will. I really hope I will, but it doesn't exactly depend on me currently, but I really hope that one day, that one day. I would like to visit RTX at least once in my lifetime. Oh, yeah, they just give off this kind of vibe, I guess, or I don't know. I kind of wish I could be like that with people because I'm usually, I think, overly um careful because I'm really afraid that I could like offend a person if I would be like too casual or if I said something wrong. But I wouldn't say that they seem like careless about that, but they seem more confident, maybe. I do have some at least one foreign friends who could visit RTX again. So I mean, also um, I think it's nice even if you're not meeting with friends. At least if you're like a foreigner like me, I guess going there is like a whole roller I can't speak English. Roller coaster of emotions. Okay, so how did the lights go? Anywhere else? I think there should be some light here, maybe? Maybe just a little. Everyone! Oh my god, hi! Thanks for dropping by. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh, I'm doing the like pointy finger to pointy finger thingy that Hinata from Naruto did because I'm like you can't even see that, but oh my oh my god. Aaron, you're amazing. Thank you, thank you. I'm still glad that I got your artwork as a reference. it really it really helped a lot and inspired me to do this cuteness. I wanna squeeze them to death too. No, you're amazing. Amazing. Yeah, Miss Robbins. Um, Still thinking if the light can reach this part of the hand. Right, even if not, who cares? I like how it looks, so now the light can reach this part of the hand. Thank you. I'm glad that you think that way about my arms. Yeah, true. Gay power. They are so cute. I wanna squish them. I'm already dying from cute aggression. What do we do? Everything the light touches is gay. I like that. I think if I if I was the Mufasa in The Lion King, I would say exactly that to my whatever son, which I wouldn't have, but it doesn't matter. mm, thank you. Why are you killing me today? I'm self-conscious about the fabric and like the folds and everything. So thank you. On to dub the scene. Yeah, true. Yes, I would watch that movie. I would watch that movie. Oh my god, I'm so down for it. Thank you guys. I will. I don't know. I will cry after stream or something. Stop. Oh yeah, yeah. I remember that thing. I should probably add like black smoke and stuff. You know, I can actually do that. She doesn't know. She doesn't know because Ilya is literally like distracting her. She doesn't know. She will not know. Only we know. Don't tell her, guys. True. True. She decided to set on fire every like every princess's house. First the Belladonna princess, well sort of like princess. And now she's the arsonist. Oh my god. Don't tell the police. Yeah, yeah. I think yeah, this looks okay. I love her hair hair puff hair fluff whatever. She's like a Dora but not a Dora. Oh, pet the cats for me too. I love how when I get nervous, I just jump from one part of the drawing to another part of the drawing. uh, Sometimes I actually do that when I work alone too, just because I get like bored by drawing one thing, and I'm like, okay, I'll draw that so that I will be like less bored. My God, I can't speak. You guys destroyed me. Get back my ability to speak English, please. Hi, welcome to the stream. Thanks for dropping by. Um, I like that. Oh, I guess it won't be seen because there's a chair, I guess. Yes. Tell me someone a cool story. I sometimes when I like don't know what to talk about with people, like with my friends, I can be like, tell me a cool story. And no one's ever told me one. Chaos is nice. Oh yeah, the pan burning. I'm not sure if I can keep it. I guess I will have to like ask Robin if I should keep it. But it's funny, yeah. I actually never forget things because my drawing process is very like I guess layered and step by step. So I never forget anything. I mean, I can forget like some little parts during the finishing um step, if I can say that. Like maybe you saw that in some drawings I can add this little droplets and I can forget about them, for example. But I don't forget about anything like very important inside the image because everything is very structured. You can't forget if you never finish. True. True. Mm-hmm. I'm intrigued. Did you like fall? Hello, hi. Thanks for coming. And thank you for praising my arts. Wait, what? A suicidal man? Did you help him? What's a ledge? A ledge. I have Google open just in case if I can't understand something. But it failed me, at least on my phone. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, feet. Okay, I will pretend that I understand what kind of feet that is. What kind of distance that is. Wow. Wasn't it kind of like dangerous though? Like what if it falls? Oh, thank you. Thank you for the meters. my god, that guy. I think they're crazy. I I can't say that I'm very much like afraid of heights, but when it's like something like that, something that can just fall, actually fall, that's so scary. Oh my god. No. No. No, but that's so scary. I think I like the sight of mountains, at least in the pictures. I've never seen like big mountains or anything like the canyon ever in my life, but and I think it's like it can be it can be very pretty, but at the same time it's just so scary. Yeah, I don't have any videos. I had a few lives, but they were, I think, like 5 years old or something, and I deleted them all because they were very cringe. I was little and I was sad. I would call it that. Yeah, I usually don't do videos much. You didn't fall by accident, did you? Oh, thank you for coming. Good luck with cooking. Oh my god, no. I knew it, but like no. I'm glad that you're alive, but I mean, what? It's so dangerous. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. You did? Wow. Jesus. I imagine how scared he was. I'm sorry for not joining. I'm just so intrigued by the story. Wow. I would also tell everyone. You're valid. Yeah, Aaron's stories sound like, I guess, dangerous, but very fun. I think it was a very like I think it was right decision to put fans there because it's like I mean very dangerous. Come on. Thank you for a cool story. No one's ever told me any. I'm so happy to finally hear one. I'm glad you're alive to tell the stories. Oh, this pisses me off. It looks like something is wrong, but I know that nothing is wrong, and I'm just doing this little thing here for nothing. Stop. Stop. I'm stopping. I'm sorry. I've been talking to myself. Sometimes I literally have to like stop myself from doing unnecessary work. It's okay. I usually I flip the canvas while I'm drawing sketches and the line art a lot. So when I flip, it usually at least to me, it doesn't look like broken or anything. I think I just I don't I don't flip the canvas to see if it's okay, honestly. I usually flip the canvas because for me, as I'm like right-handed, sometimes when things are on the left side of the canvas, it's easier for me to flip and like do this and draw it like here. So I usually flip and then I can see like the little mistakes that I did and I can like quickly fix them. So I got used to flipping. So the hand is okay. What is left? I added lights here. Yeah, I know that a lot of people are afraid of flipping, but I'm proud that I'm not. It's like I don't know. It happened naturally somehow. Sometimes if I can't understand if something looks good, I can flip to like to confirm. Especially with the faces, I flip a lot. Hi, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. So yeah, flipping is powerful actually. Uh, okay. I know that there probably shouldn't be any lights on this cheek, but I want to add some. So there will be some lights on the cheek. The power of gay lights. She's lit by Weiss's light, so it's okay. Honestly, it's such an amazing ship. Like I think I've never thought about this one uh before I think maybe a year ago. That's when I first saw an artwork with them. I don't remember what it was, but I saw I saw it, and I was like, oh, I was like, literally, I gasped, I gasped, and I was like, oh, this is actually so good, and like, yeah, I mean, just their dynamic is so delicious. I'm glad you agree with me, guys. Why is it so white? Yes. True. My god, but the look on Elia's face here is so. I mean, I wanted to make it like sweet, but to me personally, it kind of looks like, I don't know, I just want her to step on me, kind of. She's so pretty. I want them, like, if we ever get to volume 10, I really want them to interact at least a little. Because I really think that Ilya should be in volume 10, like, come on. I think it looks okay. When do you finish the comic? I want to see it. Come on. Yes, yes. This dynamic is so good. I mean, Ilya was so nice and she existed in the show for so like little time. I really want to see more of her. Especially now that like I want to see her reaction to Bumblebee too. Like I think it would be very sweet. I think she would be like very happy for Blake too. And maybe she would understand that like uh instead of like sitting quietly, she might like do something instead of just quietly hoping, like the learning experience. Lamau. Yes. 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 Her ponytail is cute too. Like, I really love that it curls up like on the ends. So cute. Yeah, I kind of want to see everybody's reaction to Bumblebee too. Yeah, I want every character to say something, just because I'm so happy that they happened. Like I can't get over it, so I need like more people reacting to it. um, I see that one of the messages got weird retracted. I wonder if I can. Can I see what it was? I'm not sure what you said there. Ghost Dusk. That the message got redirected, but I think I kind of, in the settings, I think I allowed all of the comments, but I'm not sure. Yeah, my experience are definitely gonna love her so much. Oh, okay. I just I got worried that YouTube deleted it. Okay. Actually, I can show you a little bit of a sweet commission that I also got for this month. It was this one. It's like a little comic which goes from like sisterly love to lover's love. This is like very sweet. And then to this too. Wholesome, yeah. Very much like it. They're so cute, all of them. I love their found family vibes. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to finishing this one too. There's actually like a person who commissioned that. They got it for their birthday, and I was like, wow, getting my arts for a birthday. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I also want like oh, I want the movie to be out already. Oh, I need more Ruby. I need it. No, I mean thank you, but I mean like for birthday, like something so special. I don't know. I like my artworks, but sometimes I think they're like not as good. I guess I don't know. I can see my artworks objectively. I just no. Thank you. I'm really glad. I mean, I do like my arts personally, but yeah, I guess I only understand that other people love it too when like when you say it's like I mean, people don't say it a lot, I guess probably they used to not say it a lot. Now that I'm like on Twitter and now that I have some sort of audience, I hear it more often, but I didn't before, so I'm not kind of used to the attention, I guess. Yeah, the teases of the movie, I'm like, I think I collect them all. I just collect them and I'm like sitting on it as a pile of gold, just like it's mine, and I'll be waiting. I need the movie so much. I also like Yang's lesbian beam power. Like it's so like the colors are so good. Made me happy. It's already next month. Oh my god! I thought for some reason I thought it will be like two more months. The way you draw everyone makes them look so gorgeous. Thank you, thank you. I'm trying my best. Gay beam. Oh, I mean gay, lesbian, whatever, queer. I think like the colors look kind of like lesbian, but I don't really care. I just care about the fact that she was black and everything else kind of doesn't really matter to me. I understand why other people want to see her as like this or that, but to me personally, I don't really, I don't care as much. Lesbian. I want to have this power. Can I? Can I? Wait, it's Naruto's song. It was it was a Naruto motive. It's like the thing I'm listening is like lo-fi live. Uh, so I stopped talking for a second and I heard it. I can hear Naruto. I will always hear Naruto. Yeah, yeah. What's important is that she likes women. True, true. Bisexual lighting. I'm trying to understand. Like, instead of yellowish here, it would be like more more pink, and then on the sides it would be purple. I don't think it would look good with this exact drawing though, but the idea is interesting. I've never thought about like lights being labeled like that. Wings, because they gave Blake wings because it's her motive. It's like in her songs, it's something that was like a metaphor for her, that she wanted to escape, that she wanted to stop being in the shadows and like rise up, like uh you know, be free, fly and everything. So I guess it's just that metaphor. It's not just wings. What is it? Wow. If they're your favorite, I wonder. Okay, we'll be patiently waiting. Now we're all intrigued. Oh, what did I want to color next? I forgot. I wanted to do something, but I forgot. You guys distracted me. Maybe this? Okay, I didn't want to do this, but I will now. That's like how I always draw. I didn't want to do this, but I tried and it looks nice, so I will leave it here. Yeah, her first song was Wings, right? Like, they even... In Volume 9, they did the lo-fi version of Wings. Oh, from Shadows? Oh yeah, from Shadows. Okay, that's anyway, it's very intriguing and I can't wait to see it because I mean, I don't know. I've seen that people are mostly like not happy with Blake's design, but honestly, I kind of like it. And I like the like how her powers look, and I like the outfit. I just like Blake. I guess I want to see her. I'm missing them so much. I can imagine, like, I think her ears became like a huge part of her character. It's like it's a way for her to express her emotions too. So I guess seeing and animating her without them is probably at least very weird. Well, there's nothing bad in Ninja Turtles. think I think if I were an animator, it would at least be very fun to animate her ears. Like it probably can be a pain in the ass, at least from what I imagine, but it's also so much fun as it seems to me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I figured. Mm. Yeah, I understand. Well, there's nothing you can do about it. Oh my god, we won't see her ears perk up when anyone calls her. Or like any. Oh my god. It's so sad. But at the same time, very interesting. I like, if you know, if you know, Abby, I guess, Nonsuch on Twitter. They did a couple of comic drawings about Blake not having cat ears, and it's so funny. It's so funny. Okay, do I need any more lights on the characters? Probably not, right? Yeah, it's okay. On the background. Thank you. I'm glad you like how it looks. Thank you for dropping by, everyone who is like leaving. Thank you, and have a good time. Honestly, it's probably one of the nicest streams that I had because I'm glad that you could come. Um, Before when I did mention that I had a couple of streams here on this YouTube channel that I deleted, and I deleted them because I was like, I guess very small. I didn't understand certain things, and so I would stream, and basically no one except for my closest friends would come. And I mean, I love my friends, but when you come to when you stream, you usually want to connect with people who are at least not as close to as your like as the people who you talk to like every day, because they already know everything about you and you kind of know everything about them, so they can't like ask questions a lot because, well, what would they ask? And they can't like tell stories, or you can't ask them to tell stories because you basically know a lot about each other already. And so uh but other people wouldn't show up, and I was so sad about that. Oh my god, I was so sad. Basically, I had like, I think, three streams here on YouTube, and they were all at some point just me kind of being sad and like sharing how sad I am about like no one showed up to a fan meeting and I'm sad now, so sort of, this sort of thing. And yeah, I decided to delete them because it's well, there's no point. There was nothing interesting in those streams anyway, and I feel very different about this now. I guess I learned to be more self-dependent. And like even if today nobody came, I would be fine. I would just enjoy my time alone. It's okay too. But I'm glad that you guys, those of you who came, I'm really glad that you did. But I would be fine if I was alone. I guess I learned how to be happy alone, and it's like in a good way, you know, not in a sad way that like no one's here, so I will learn uh, how to be happy myself. Not like that. Yeah, it was about that. I think it was. I guess back at that time, maybe 5 or 6, 7 years ago, it was the time when I was still in school, and I think I'm a bit like my development as a person is kind of delayed, sort of. So even though it was like my last years of school and I was supposed to be already kind of smarter, I was very naive and stuff. So yeah, I was a very sad bun back then. But now it's okay. It's actually so freeing to be able to enjoy your own company because back then, even just without the streaming, I I didn't know what to do alone most of the time. I wanted to like to be in a call with my friends like almost every day or see my friends IRL or anything like that. And I couldn't really like if I were alone, it was because um, either because I was busy with something I enjoyed a lot, like maybe some games, or because my friends were busy, and it made me like so sad. I was like really, I was so sad when I was alone, and it was wrong because it was like as if I couldn't stand my own company, which I mean it's depressing in a way. So I thought that like at some point I just realized that it's not a very healthy way of thinking. And so um I just started I guess changing my mindset a little. I can't say hi. I can't say how. I really can't say how. It happened over time of I guess self talk, self explanation, and like reflecting on myself a little. Reflecting, I guess it's the right word. Yes, I also can laugh at my own jokes. It's so actually when I'm in a company of people who I'm comfortable with, I can joke about things not really hoping that anyone would laugh. I mean it's nice if someone laughs too, but I mostly make jokes because I want to make a joke for myself. Can I ask you a question? Yes, sure. What is it? Oh my god, it's already wow. Time flies. I didn't even notice that it's so late already. I mean, in my place, it's 1 a.m. I think I will probably stream some more, but wow. Honestly, I usually can finish coloring in like 2 or 3 hours if it's like an image like this. So you can understand how oh my god, I forgot the word. How not fast I am right now while streaming. It's nice in its own way, but so in your about page on YouTube, I see it says Russia. I'm just curious about how you feel streaming in English. Oh, I mean, I've been no, it's okay, it's okay. I am from Russia, but I when I was in college, I actually studied English. It was my like I majored in English. Um, so I feel okay. I also have friends whom I talk to in English, and I have, well, like Twitter and all of my customers, they all speak English. So um, it's not mm, it's not as difficult as it could be if I was, for example, a self-taught person. Um, and I think I even prefer English for streaming because Russian is at least for me, Russian is very monotonous, and I can't say that I'm not as monotonous in English, but um, it's a bit different still. Like you don't speak different languages the same way mostly. Sometimes you even change like the tone of your voice when you speak the different language. Um, yeah, I mean, I can be um, self-conscious a bit about some words and expressions, but mostly I when I checked last, I think my level of English was like s- between C1 and C2, which is enough for everyday conversations and like I am able to explain myself in English, so it's okay. My model? Do you mean the one that I did for Hakuya, like the wolf boy model? If it's that one, then thank you. I mean, it was the first model I ever worked on. So I no, no, I didn't. I didn't. It was I did the drawing. So basically I can, I guess, show you a little. I only did this literally, and like the person whom I did the model for, Hakuya himself, he rigged the model. Thank you for the question. I actually like answering questions. If it's okay to ask, why did you ask? I'm just curious, not like nothing weird, just curious. All right. This is looking fine. Um, and they are so cute. I can't. I can't. They're so cute. I'm trying to focus on the background, but I keep looking at the girls and kind of thinking if I need to add more like lights and details to them because I want to work on them some more because they're so cute. I'm living I'm living my best life right now, honestly. Cause aw, thank you. I mean, I did try my best, and I do like it, but like, I don't know, is it okay to admit? um, I think if you're thinking about that, it's like it depends on the audience that you want to reach. If you want to reach a bigger audience, um, I guess I don't know. For me, it's just it was an obvious choice because I like English a lot, and I want to implement. I want to use English as much as I can, and it's easier to reach a bigger number of people if I stream in English or if I do anything else in English. So I chose that. And also, I like it more than my native language. But I guess it just depends on your goals. My friend, Hakuya, the model of the like whom I did the model for, he also chose English as a main language for streaming as a VTuber, because well, again, you can reach a bigger number of people. But he also knows Japanese, for example. So I think he maybe wants to start speaking that later when he becomes more popular too. Oh yeah, she's definitely not paying any attention to that. Also, where is it? Did I delete it? No way. No way, I will add it right now. I accidentally deleted the fire. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It was an accident. No, no, I it's back. It's burning again. They fixed it real quick, but not enough. They were too busy with each other to fix it completely. So now it's back. It's burning again. Honestly, it's not even like what do you call? I guess what do you call it? A stove? Like where you actually cook and get the food like fried and stuff. Uh, gray like lighter. Oh, this is too like this. Um, yeah, stove. Here, well, like the idea that I had was that this thing here is actually like wooden thingy that you cut your vegetables on sometimes. So like that is off the stove already. But well, we can pretend. We can pretend that I didn't tell you that. That is not true. of this wall. All right. Then oh no. Yeah. It was one. It was the board. Um but now well maybe she took it off the stove and put it there like last moment and now she came to distract Wise so that Wise wouldn't notice or something. Sometimes I feel like I may be a little bit crazy because I can look at my own drawings and literally start crying because of how much I love them. And this is like one of the drawings that I can actually cry about. So like I'm like I'm feeling emotional. No, I just I think I'm just glad that I can admit that my drawings are nice, and it kind of makes me very emotional because back in the day when I was just starting, there was this I'm not sure if it was everywhere. From what I know, it was kind of everywhere. The culture of artists kind of like not accepting compliments and not accepting the even the fact that they were good. Like some very very good artists would be like when they got praised, they would be like, "Oh no, like I'm not as good. Like I still have a way to go. My drawings are actually ugly," and like they would do all that shit. And I always loved my drawings, like literally always, like in every stage of my like development, I guess as an artist, my path, I always loved the way I painted stuff. And seeing all of the people around me who were kind of in the same circles, seeing them like being like that, bullshitting themselves and other people, I was like, well, if I admit that I love my artworks, it'll mean that I'm like a narcissist, or like I will be sort of like a black sheep or something. So I started doing the same, even though I didn't believe it when I got praised. I wouldn't say thank you. I would be like, oh no, like I still have a way to go. It's actually ugly. It can be better, and all that stuff. And I was so sad. And now that I can actually admit to myself and to other people that my drawings are good, I just feel, I don't know, I feel so good, and sometimes I feel so good that I want to cry. So it's kind of like that. Oh, thank you for coming, and thank you for this wonderful commission. I don't think that I will be able to finish it today, but I'll definitely send you, I guess, the final version somewhere in the beginning of next week. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye. It's like recognizing the work you put in it makes you proud. I guess so. It's like maybe it's also related to the thing like that I actually like the way I like, sometimes when you want to draw something you imagine it in your head, and I can't say that I always get what I imagined, but it's usually not that far. um so I'm usually very proud that I can accomplish that, because well, yet again, when you're like a beginner, you can't draw things that you imagine in your head. And so now being able to do that is so rewarding, I think. Okay, I think I will just do two versions, one with this team and the other without. And Robin will just choose whatever he likes most. Softening the edges of of lights and shades, it's kind of it's one of the favorite parts of the drawing process for me now. I used to not do that, but now that I do, I love it so much. Here too. Oh, kind of sleepy. I think I will maybe draw for just a bit more, then go to sleep. I put the Steam in this folder? Oh, good morning then. No, for me it's 1 a.m. 1 more hour until I can turn my sound back on, Chris. If you can hear me, I will probably uh good morning. 1 a.m. I guess it's like good night. Okay, I don't know if I should keep it. Okay, I think I will keep it. Next I would like to do a bit of. Okay, I think I will do this and this. What if I move it here? Oh no, here. Yeah, I think they both need it. Yeah, 1 a.m. I mean, I started streaming when it was 11 p.m. and yeah, because if I would stream any any more earlier, it would be kind of morning for the majority of English speaking people, and I can't stream any later. So in the case, no worries. It was a privilege being able to watch you grab this in the corner of my eye. Studio stuff in the weather. Yeah, it can be a bit uncomfortable, but it's okay. Okay, and then the other shades, no, I want it, okay. The shading. After the shading, I usually add highlights inside the shades, and it's also one of the favorite parts of the drawing process for me personally. I kind of I took inspiration from another artist for doing that, and it always looks so good. Oh my god. I'm so glad I tried it out. Um, right now, I think I can show you um very quickly. Move myself over here. It's this is the folder for the girls, and I have like a base not it's like atmosphere stuff. Then I have the lights, the copied lights because I wanted them brighter. Mm, something like airbrush lights, bit of a bit of shades, and now some more shades. I actually don't like when there is like a lot of layers. Um, too much layers. So I try to um I try to merge them as much as I can, but sometimes you can't really help it. Oh my god. No, it's like with the model, I made so many layers, I died. I hate when there's a lot of layers. I hate it so much. I don't know, I don't know, it looks messy and you always scroll a lot and like you waste a lot of time on it, and I don't like losing time. So I like doing the model was fun, but also it was very overwhelming, at least in terms of the layers. It was so bad. No, but 300 layers? That's like, what? I can't imagine a computer that can actually handle it. I think even for the model, I don't think that I had as many layers. It was probably below 100. It's probably below 50. And I still died. Oh my god. It sounds so bad. Honestly, for me, even when art is overwhelming, it's still fun. Like I can sometimes like complain a bit about, for example, a commission that I got and be like, oh, it's so difficult, the pose is so difficult, or like the details, like there are so many details or something. But then when I'm actually done, I'm like, it was so fun. It was so fun. And it's like, it happens every time. Every time it happens like that. I don't mean that I complain in a bad way. It's just like, at first, when you get the task, you look at it and you're like, oh my god, that's a lot. And you feel like it's probably very difficult and like maybe it can be a bit tiring depending on the task. But, but in the end, you're so satisfied. Drawing is probably the only struggle that I can accept in my life, sort of. I tried different things. Like I tried music, both like singing and playing music. I tried sewing, sewing, whatever you call. I guess you say sewing, right? I tried dancing. I tried many things, and nothing stuck. It was all at some point I was too lazy to continue, but with drawing, like never. I don't even know why, but drawing just stuck. Um, oh, I think I do the same thing, but then um like um this folder, I have like a single layer for all of the for all of the flats. But before merging them, it's like they're all separated by like by not touching each other. Like for example, the Wise's hair would be filled on the same layer as the shorts because they don't touch each other. But then because I don't want a lot of layers to be here, I just merge them. And then I work on all of them at the same time. It's actually a lot faster. I value I value being like fast in drawing because um because I get kind of bored easily, and so for me it's a priority to finish an artwork as fast as I can. So in my coloring process, I try to reduce uh, like the amount of things that can consume a lot of time. And this, like coloring on all of the layers at the same time, it saves a lot of time. 19 layers. I think if I didn't merge my layers constantly, I would probably have about the same amount or maybe more. But I don't like when there's a lot of layers. I can't like I know I have a friend. She's an amazing artist, like literally amazing. She didn't like I think she didn't like finish completely in art school because of her personal things, but she like she almost did, and so she knows a lot of stuff, and she draws like crazy good. And I think I saw one of her files before, and there was so many layers. I thought, I mean, I like whenever I see that, I immediately think that I would die. I would die drawing that shit. It's so like no, it's so not for me. I think for the same reason I can't really you know those very detailed art styles. I don't think uh that I can draw in one of those styles because they take a lot of time and a lot of layers. And I'm not a person to draw on a single layer, like everything on a single layer. People who do that are crazy. Because I still don't have a process. Sometimes I feel frustrated with the coloring. What do you mean by the process? Oh, mm, I guess if you're like a beginner artist, um, you can just do things that seem like fun. And for me personally, I watched a lot of speed paints and tutorials. Even if you can't or don't want to use all of those things, sometimes you really see something uh that like catches your attention, and you're like, I want to try that. Even if it doesn't stick, you learn something new, and like step by step, that's how you develop. You can't become good at something like at once. You have to spend time and like make mistakes and try out a lot of things. So I guess for me, like I found more or less stable sort of style only I think like a year or 2 years ago, and I've been drawing like my whole life. I started I started drawing digitally in 2010. So it's been like a long, long way. And I tried a lot of different things. I tried I tried a more detailed kind of style. I tried just like sketchy styles. I tried uh I tried a lot of things, and it's like uh there is no, I guess, exactly right way to start. You just start. Sometimes when you look at the artwork made by someone else, you may like analyze it and think like, wow, I really like the way they colored this thing. So, and you start thinking like how they did that, and that can be your like start for something. For some people, it is. So it's very very personal. Yeah, you can try out different things and just see what suits you personally. If you ask different people, different artists, like how they started, it's probably all gonna be different. So yeah, trial and effort, trial and effort. I have a friend who's like, he's like a beginner. He started like more or less seriously drawing. Um, I can't really say, but I think about like half a year ago, and I guess he started just because it seemed fun how others did it, and because he wanted to draw characters from the animes that he liked, and he literally just started by drawing heads up front, um, as as a way to learn how the head should look up front. Then with like very simple kind of coloring, but he did watch some tutorials when he wanted something more or less like interesting, I guess. Then he started drawing heads, um, like turning them a bit to the side to also learn how to do that. And then he started learning how to draw more and more like body parts. And yeah, he's just basically having fun. He doesn't force himself to do that. He's making a huge progress. Like you can really see it. And when you're an adult, an adult, it comes. I guess experiencing these things comes easier and faster because you're doing it. You're doing it not. Mm, you're doing it more focused. Like you understand more things than when you're a kid. So yeah, just have fun. Slowly getting sleepy. Can you guys recommend any animes to watch? Cause I don't want anything like too um dramatic. I guess I just want something simple and nice to watch, but I can't find anything. Lately, I've been into isekai anime because they're all, well, basically all pretty simple, very kind of naive, I guess, in some ways. And that's the sort of thing that I want to watch lately. Or like Skip and Loafer. Dramatic, I mean like shonen things, like where people suffer a lot, like that. I just want something chill. Like Skip and Loafer or I know some isekai stuff. Maybe like some comedy stuff. It's one of the old ones, right? With the main girl, she's like with blonde hair and she's like very emotionless. Is that is that the one? If yes, then I watched it. Wow, I watched all of them. I dropped review Starlight because it was a bit of a art house for me, I think. Like the logic the logic was kind of broken, so I dropped, even though it was very gay. Little Witch Academia was absolutely brilliant. in BNA. Yeah, yeah, it's Boku no Hero Academia, right? I watched it, and I wanted to rewatch it, but I think it's the dramatic one because there is a lot of drama. I watched a lot of things, which is why it's hard for me to find something else to watch. Oh, Brand New Animal. I watched that one too. Like, I really mean it. I watch a lot of things. Uh, Basically, I watch things very quickly, and because of that, I watch a lot of things. And because of that, I need to find every like a new anime every like 2 or 3 days. I'm currently watching some ongoings, but I already watched all of the new episodes that came out already. Blue Period I also watched, and it was very, very nice and very good. I liked it. Currently, I'm also watching the like Adventure Time, the Fiona and Cake. That is uh, also an ongoing. I what else did I watch? I watched Harley Quinn show, which is also an ongoing. And I just I caught up to all of the ongoings, and now I don't know what to do. YouTube kind of YouTube is kind of boring this past few days, so I'm struggling. Blue Period, honestly, I wish there were more anime like that. I saw a like review of Blue Period by a person who um a Japanese person who studied in the art school, well, like in the school preparing for the art college and stuff, and like actually studying there later. And they said that this anime was pretty accurate in terms of the general mood, in terms of like how they describe how things work and everything. So it was like very educational, but at the same time very inspirational and fun. I really wish there would be more anime connected to related to drawing like that. I realized that I like anime about people who are trying to reach their dream, and it doesn't really have to be shonen. Like, I think even if the anime isn't a very good one, I just love the idea. Maybe because it's like very close to me personally or something. But I also saw one anime. I forgot the name, but it was about a girl who wanted to become a model, but she was too short by modeling standards, and about a boy who wants to be a designer. Um, clothing designer, but he doesn't have money or opportunity to study in like in a very good place that could lead to him working as a designer later. And it's basically an anime about them both trying to reach their dream, and I liked it so much. I wouldn't say that it was an anime with a very high budget. Um and it's very simple and straightforward, I guess. Which is I guess usually considered as boring for some, but I liked it so much. I just love anime about people reaching their dreams. For me, Bakuman. Wait. I actually didn't. I actually didn't. I should. Wow, thank you. I sometimes I have anime. Yeah, I know. I mean, I should. Sometimes I I think about watching an anime, but I don't make a note about it anywhere, so I like forget. I remember I wanted to watch this anime very much, but I forgot. I forgot. Watch the Rock. Um, I'm not sure if it's relatable a lot for me personally, because I know nothing about music to be honest. But it's good that someone could relate to it. I just enjoyed it overall. It was funny. Honestly, it didn't even have to be about music, I think. It could be about anything. It was just overall funny. Honestly, I rarely relate to characters in anime. I mean, I can relate to some problems, but to be like, oh my god, this character is me. I know that people usually have characters like that, but for me, I'm usually so like, I guess, picky about a character that I'm going to associate with myself, because I feel like they should be. Usually, people treat it a lot simpler than I do, which is why they have a lot of characters they can relate to in some ways. But I'm like, no, I can't just relate to any character. They have to be like almost 100% like me. Only then I can relate to a specific character. Oh my god, you don't like exactly have to. I mean, I don't want to be a bother or anything. You don't have to go out your way to find a recommendation for me. I mean, I just asked if you like had something in mind. It's okay. Thank you for the effort. Okay. Well, if you don't mind, it would be very nice to find something to watch, because if I start watching Bakuman, how many, let me see, how many episodes are there? Yeah, I think I'm gonna be done with it in like 3 days, which is why I need a bit more options. Oh, 3 seasons. Okay, okay. I thought it's like one season and that's it. Okay, then it's gonna be a good a good thing, a good watch. That's okay. But I'm still gonna be done with it very quickly. I watch things so fast. I don't even know where I find the time to watch them so fast. Okay. I mean, um, I don't know. I I usually watch a lot because I get bored easily and like I always need to do something. Like even when I eat, I really wanna watch something. So maybe because of that, I'm so quick. I I'm not sure if you know it, but I'm kind of into precure. Uh, but I can't only watch that. And yeah, I'm kind of tired from watching that so far. So I'm looking for something new. They're so cute. I can't stop thinking about them being so cute. I'm living my best life right now because I've always wanted to make a living by drawing, and now I don't only do that. I also make a living by drawing lesbians. I mean, isn't that a way to go? It's so nice. I'm so happy. I've been I've been asked, I think, okay, a couple of weeks ago, I think I've been asked like what my dream was, and I couldn't answer because I'm currently like living in my like living the dream that I had, and so I didn't come up with something else yet. A bit unrelated question. I'm just curious, is there any character whose hair do you find tricky to draw? Oh, tricky. Mm, for me, I love Yang's hair, but she has this I don't know how to explain it, but like she has this okay, so this is like the front hair, whatever. And then like on the back of her hair, she like if you look on the references, she has this threads of hair on the sides, and I have no idea how to draw them properly. I mean, I try to, but they're so I mean, I'm always thinking like how I should do that so that it would look okay. Mm. I used to have struggles with Wise's hair when it's like a braid, but I learned how to draw braids and it stopped being tricky. Um, I think I think I don't really like the hairstyles that are very straight. Pun intended. Like this, for example, like very straight hair, whatever. I hate it, like honestly, especially if I can't do anything like this. This little thread of hair, if they're like completely neat, like this. I hate it. I don't know. Not like I can't draw that, but it's so not my style that I usually have a bit of a trouble. I have to actually think hard when I draw that kind of stuff. Volume 9 Ruby Hair is Volume 9 Ruby Hair is actually very much my style. Her hair, I mean, the spikier a character's hair is, the messier, the easier it is for me to draw. The more neat and like carefully tied they are, the more difficult it becomes for me. I like a messy. Why? Why am I insane? I just like messy hair. They're like, you just literally do like a couple of movements, like here, here. And here you go. Like the whole hairstyle is already here. I know Ruby's hair is just this, this. Strand hair of here, strand hair of here. And here you have it. Like literally. Yeah, messy hair is fun to draw and like fun to look at. I think I left messy hair even when I was a beginner because again, you don't have to care as much. Okay. Uh, do you have my Discord? I mean, if you're from Aaron's, are you from Aaron's server? You can hear again. Welcome back. Then if you have my Discord, you can send it over. If you don't, I don't know, should I like leave a text in some of Aaron's folders? Oh, okay. Let me check. Uh, I kind of don't see it though. Oh, yeah, I see. I think from all of these, I only watched Dora Dora and Eurocamp. But thank you. I'll give it a watch. It is amazing. I watched it a long time ago, but my memories about it are very, very sweet. It was, I think, back the time when I watched it, I loved tsundere characters a lot, but then they started like they started being so similar to one another that I thought that I don't like them anymore, but I actually do. I just love a like well written tsundere now. Oh, if you tried, how was it? Hmm. Yeah, I think I understand. I think now when I watch something and I like try to relate to characters, I think from the point of view of an adult, and because of that, I can sometimes forget that these characters behave that way, the way that they behave because they're kids literally. And I have to remind myself that they're kids. Like it's okay for kids. It's okay. They make mistakes. Like I became so picky about kissing scenes. I'm like, after after learning about the culture of active agreement, I guess like when you have to actually see that the person is eager to like engage in any sort of skinship with you. I guess after learning that that's a thing and you can actually you know set boundaries to not allow people to like kiss you or hug you without your like direct and open and um vocal consent. After I learned that that was a thing, I started being so picky to kissing scenes and stuff. Like, um, I think I forgot the name of the anime. It was one of the latest ones, not like um very very latest, but I think it's like it's been released a year ago or something. An anime about a girl who was reborn in the body of a villainess. It's a comedy, and there is this one of the main guys, and he like um he was he was basically red flag from a lot of points. But the thing that actually irritated me about him the most was that when the main character was unconscious, he kissed her, and that's like a no for me right now. I'm like, no, no, no kissing anyone until they like say yes. And that's like, I mean, in all of the animes and stuff. And so for me, it's now a big no. And then he did that like, I think four more times later, and I was like, man, you should like hold your horses. I hate him just because of that. I really I can't really uh I can't oh my god, I think I'm getting tired. I can't speak anymore. Um I think I'm more and more dissatisfied with sudden kisses. Like if a guy or like anyone kisses a character without like at least seeing that they want the kiss too, like from, I don't know, the look on their face or something. They just go and kiss, and then the other person is like surprised. I so hate it. I hate it so much. Not to the extent where I would be like, this anime sucks, but I do feel kind of uncomfortable, I think. I guess it's valid, but like especially for the anime about kids, like I didn't when I was a kid, when I was in school, I didn't even know that it was a thing that it like that it worked that way. I thought that like sudden kisses were okay, that it was like a way for some people to show that they're like romantically interested in you and that it was like fine. But like now I know that it's not, but back then I didn't. And so the kids from like the animes that I watch, they can also not know these things, but I judge them as if they should know. Um, I know that anime is made by adults, but they're depicting like kids, and so I should be mindful of that. But I always forget. It's not like every anime is like that, but there are some. Yeah, there are some. I guess you should like really choose the anime that you want to watch in order to like not see that stuff. But for kids, yeah, I think like for kids it's probably, I mean it's obviously like generally not fine as an idea, but if they are showing kids, I guess they can make a lot of mistakes and like they can not know such stuff. And for Japan, I think they probably still sort of romanticize this thing as like sudden kisses and everything. I remember, I guess back in the day, it was so, like I've never understood the point of kissing someone in their sleep, because like what's the point? Like literally, I think like when you're kissing someone, it's like a very emotional moment that you kind of want to like, you know, you want it to be shared with another person, right? So I mean, kissing on the lips, I mean, I probably get kissing on the cheek or like forehead, but kissing on the lips is like, for me at least, it's something very, very, I guess, special that you want to share with another person when they're conscious, you know? So, I've never understood why people would do that. And one person did that to me, and they even like not only did they do that, they also told me that they did that. And I was like, I mean, I didn't even feel anything, I wasn't even like offended or angry because I was asleep. I mean, I don't remember it. I felt nothing. What was the point? Like, I don't even like I couldn't even get angry because like I literally felt nothing. So whenever I see such cases on like anime in anime or anywhere else, I really don't understand. The other person is just unconscious, like bro. Yeah. And so like but they still wanted like some kind of reaction from me, so they even told me, but it doesn't change anything. I was like, okay, well, just don't do that again, I guess. But well, what happened. Like, what can I do, right? That was so weird. It's okay. I'm still streaming. It's 2 a.m. Oh my god. I really want to at least finish this t-shirt. So I'll probably stick for a bit longer to finish the t-shirt. Yeah, yeah. I also think the same way. Like, yeah. I won't forget to rest. I have a full free day tomorrow. I won't be doing anything. Um, at first, I worked on weekends. I mean, I did commissions when I did commissions on like weekdays and weekends too. But then I quickly understood that it was very bad for me. So tomorrow is a whole day dedicated to myself and me only. So I'll just sleep as much as I want, so it's fine. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you for coming. I hope it's okay for you to stay up late too. Yeah, so if I have the time to rest tomorrow, it's okay for me to stay up late today. I usually try to stick to my schedule, like, because usually when I don't go to bed until like midnight, after that I feel a bit like bad in the morning. Um, that is, if I'm going to work, I can't. I'm gonna be so lazy, like feeling no power in me. But as I'm not going to work tomorrow, it's gonna be fine. Oh, okay. Well, if it's fine for you, then it's okay. Thanks for coming. I thought about streaming like that, like this, more or less regularly, but I'm not exactly sure. Why? Because if I were, I don't really want to stream every Saturday, because it's my day off. But I think all the other days are like very busy for the majority of people. So it's an open question. Yeah, I know the feeling. I also like watching other people draw because you can see a lot of new things like, and it's kind of interesting how other people think so differently, that they do everything so different. And sometimes you can also learn from them. So yeah, I can't usually find a lot of people who stream their drawing process. I usually, well, nowadays I usually find like time lapses, which is not as satisfying. So I'm usually just enjoying my friends streaming to me when they draw. It doesn't happen often, but sometimes, and yeah, I like it very much. Wow. Thank you for coming. Bye bye. Have a good day or whatever the time is. Evening. Thank you for coming. I didn't expect people to come actually. Like I did the poll and there was a lot of people saying that they would come, but as it usually happens, when people say that they would come, it's like only 1% of them show up. So I didn't quite expect to see anyone, but I'm glad that well, to my standards a lot of people came. So yeah, thank you guys. I guess I will do so, but I just know that if you stream regularly, it's better. But it's not like I'm aiming for anything with the stream, so yeah, I could just stream whenever I feel like it. So I'm not sure about like next week, but I really enjoyed today, and I would like to like do it sometime again. So yeah, if if I do decide to stream again, I will definitely let you know on Twitter or X, whatever it is right now. Okay. I think for the most part, I am done with the t-shirt, which means that I'm going to go and rest. Oh my god, I streamed for so long. It's actually unusual for me, quite unusual. Doggo cam? What is a doggo cam? What's a doggo cam? And my doggo? I mean, he's not even in the room. um, he's he he doesn't like a camera. Like, whenever I want to take a picture of him, he just turns around and like leaves or moves a lot so that I wouldn't be able to take a picture. I literally have, I think, no pictures of him with me because he just wouldn't sit still. So I think if I were to try and capture him on camera, he would just go away. He's just like that. But yeah, I think I really should go now. Yeah, I'm so tired and my back hurts. I lately have been trying to sit straight, which is tiring for my back. But I hope one day, I hope one day I will fix my back. Yeah, I think I will go. Thank you everyone again for coming. I really, really appreciate it. It was very fun and nice to talk to you all. And I hope to see you next time, hopefully, if I stream. So, yeah, thank you for a very nice company. Have a good night or like good day, good evening, whatever it is. Thank you, thank you. Bye.